My name is CQ Muzukulu, aka Mr. Sugar, and you're watching MD90. Keep it locked.
Well, Brian Mundubile and other PF officials seems to be having that back and forth. And this meme was posted by Grandstone Television with a caption to say what the respiration can cause. So they created a meme trying to insinuate like it was created by Brian Mundubile's team, but it could be from his opponents within the party, where there's this creation of Edgar Chagalungu polling, anointing Brian Mundubile as possibly the presidential candidate. It's just political games at the end of the day. This is clear-cut Photoshop. Obviously, trying to jab at Brian Mundubile, saying he's desperate now, is creating memes of him being as the anointed candidate by Edgar Chagalungu, which is not the case. It's just political games at the end of the day. Let's just simply wait for the verdict from the court, because as you may be aware, it should be next week. Today is Friday. So probably next week, either Monday or Tuesday. I've just forgotten the exact date. A verdict in that Robert Chavinga versus the other versions of the PF is going to be given. So who's going to be the real owners of the Patriotic Front? It's going to come out from that. And it's from that you can now announce which candidate are going to vie. If you're going for the convention, because the given within the faction is simply saying the PF is going to a convention. While there is another section of the PF which is led by Brian Mundubile, which is called the Tonse Alliance, where he won the chairmanship of the Tonse Alliance. Tonse Alliance is not a registered political party, so they will need a political party to ride on as they head into the elections. So once that verdict comes soon, I don't know if they will continue fighting or they'll go for a convention. Let's wait and see how that plays out. But yeah, this is what's going on. Then again, the daily revelation also carries to say Mundubile met Tesila Lungu, Tonse spokesperson. So there is that conversation. As you may remember, should have been now 2 weeks ago, when it's alleged to say Brian Mundubile was in South Africa. Others were alleged to say he was in South Africa for his personal business. But it seems like, according to the Tonse spokesperson, they're saying he actually met up with the former late president, Edgar Chagalungu's daughter, Tesila Lungu. And when he came back from that meeting, that's when they appointed Tesila Lungu as a national youth chairperson for the Tonse Alliance, to which there was a reply that came that says she has denied that appointment and simply wished Mr. Brian Mundubile all the best. But it seems like from this conversation, according to this spokesperson of the Tonse Alliance, the one that is led by Brian Mundubile, says Mundubile met Tesila, Tonse spokesperson, but I can neither deny nor confirm if there was any discussion about running mate. So is this person trying to insinuate to say when Mundubile met Tesila Lungu, he probably floated the idea of Tesila Lungu being his running mate as we head into the August general elections? I do not know how that works, but anyway, he has put that card out there. So, like, not only do they want Tesila Lungu being the chairperson for the Tonse Alliance, led by Brian Mundubile, they also wanted to be a running mate. So he's putting cards in the air to say he can neither deny nor confirm if that discussion was ever part of the conversation, but he has thrown it out there. And then obviously Brian Mundubile put up this just 2 hours ago. He says it's Friday, a reminder that perseverance brings progress. As we close the week, let us remain steadfast in our values, disciplined in our work, and united in our purpose. The future we seek will not be handed to us. It will be built by our courage, our integrity, and our collective determination. Let us finish strong and prepare even stronger for the days ahead. May God bless you and bless our great nation. Honorable Brian Mundubile, Tonse Alliance President. Tonse is not a registered party, but anyway, it's an alliance. So, and he's the chairperson of the vote that happened. It should be like a week ago, if not 2 weeks ago. And yeah, that conversation continues. And yeah, that's the caption that came from Grandson. Say desperation hits another level. So, and then someone, Patrick Silvero, asks in the comment section to say, is it normal to be anointed by a dead person or someone dead? Sure. He asked there. What is SEC has withdrawn its forfeiture application against Bowman Lusambo, Chamba Valley property. So that's Bowman Lusambo's property. It seems like there's that withdrawal. So I don't know if that means he gets access to his property or it's simply withdrawal for a verdict to be given. But anyway, as things stand, pretty much his property cannot be sold, whether it's in the hands of the government or it's in the hands of his wife and family that is outside. That property cannot be sold until the finalization of that court process. So that's an update with regard to Bowman Lusambo. He's been quiet for a while, in as much as he makes court appearances. He hasn't been making those statements that he usually would do when appearing before court. So it seems like he's fighting a number of battles and he seems to have scored a win, or could it be a decoy being thrown here? So according to details that have emerged, say the Anti-Corruption Commission, SEC, has discontinued a forfeiture application against former Lusaka Province Minister Bowman Lusambo's Chamba Valley's property. So the property in question is located in Lusaka's Chamba Valley, include a single-story, 4-bedroomed house, a guest wing, and an incomplete block of 6 flats. In a notice of discontinuance filed before the Economic and Financial Crimes Court at Lusaka High Court, the Commission did not state the reason for discontinuing the application. In its application, the Commission had cited Mr. Lusambo's wife, Nancy Mukuka Munkonge, and ZDA ZDA Development Company as interested parties. In an interview with Diamond News, Mr. Lusambo's lawyer, Charles, welcomed the Commission's decision, saying the matter had been awaiting judgment. So could it be that the government knew they could not win that court process and they're trying to derail it, or what? Because Bowman Lusambo's lawyers are very confident to say he might have won those properties back. So them discontinuing, so does that mean he gets back his property? Lawyers explain what discontinue means in this context. But as things stand, Bowman Lusambo's properties, the Anti-Corruption Commission has discontinued that. So SCCA drops the forfeiture case against Lusambo. So you lawyers in the comment section, educate us. Does that mean he gets back his property, or they are simply waiting for the verdict on that? Yeah, but that's how things stand. Is that a win or simply a court case continues? Either way. And then cover all parties. Don't try to impress government. You will make us unpopular. Cornelius Moito tells public media. So that was a media briefing that Cornelius Moito had with ZNBC and a number of other media houses. That's obviously it must be Daily Nation, Zambia Times. Those should be like government owned. Say, I mean, you also cover the opposition. Don't just cover the ruling government. You make us unpopular. Anyway, this is just months from the election. I don't know how that sits with you, but yeah, that was reported by the news diggers. Whilst the Electoral Commission of Zambia plots to exclude opposition, those allegations being thrown in the Daily Nation. So from participation in the August general elections with the proposed Electoral Process Act, which prescribes the exclusion of opposition presidential candidates and brands the commission as a tool for the UPND to exclude all competition in the electoral process, says lawyer Jonas Zimba. So that Electoral Act has also, some of the CSOs have also appealed against that, simply saying you cannot start making changes to the Electoral Act just is it now 7 months away from the general elections. That does not augur well, neither does it sit well. Those were Patriotic Front campaign vehicles. Emmanuel Mwamba wonders why there is been a little scrutiny over the source of the vehicles. UPND are deployed across the country during the campaign, so simply saying there's been this conversation to say all political parties are supposed to state where they get their money from, because as things stand, Zambian political parties do not have to account for their resources. So Emmanuel Mwamba argues to say even the UPNG had received some cars as we headed into the 2021 elections. So they stated where they got those vehicles from. So same thing with the Patriotic Front. That argument can apply both ways. And that's the news, ladies and gentlemen. Have a beautiful day.